Hello, and this time I'm with my mom. Say hi.
Hi.
And today we're going to show you how to cook burgers, our specific style. Ready?
I'm ready. Okay, the first thing you do, always wash your hands with soap. I use paper towels to dry my hands when I'm cooking because I want something clean, not something that everybody's used to dry their hands with. Alright, so we're making hamburgers, so we want to make sure we have everything that we're going to need. We've got our hamburger meat, we've got our bowl, we've got our pan. We do not have our spatula or our burger press or spices yet, so we need to make sure to get those out. If I can find them. Oh, right here.
There it is.
I bought a bigger bottle, I forgot. Okay. And this is a brand new bottle, so I want to make sure I open it up for the first time. Ouch.
You good?
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab the scissors to poke a hole in it. A good cook always cleans up as they go along, so we don't want to leave that laying around. Now we have a plate to put our utensils on, which is in the drawer. We're going to need a knife to open the hamburgers. And we need our burger press, which is not in this cabinet. There it is. And we're not making sliders, so we're going to leave the slider part of it out. And now we need to make sure we heat up our pan. And we turn it on to about 350-ish. We'll let that heat up. I'm taking my ring off because I don't want it getting all
messy.
That's just burger juice. That's normal for it to happen sometimes. I like to use the rolls of hamburger meat because we're going to mush them all together when we spice them. And we don't want the other packages, they have like the lines through them. We want them to be able to stick together well, so this will help do that. Okay. So remember, we clean up as we go, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to pour some spices on there, and we're going to mush them all together. And get that spice mixed out throughout all the hamburger meat. I'm going to add a little more. That might be a little bit too much for that spot, but I think it'll be okay. I'm basically kneading it, turning it inside out. get the spices throughout the entirety of the hamburger meat, so it's not just spicy or flavorful on one side or the other. Every time you take a bite, you can taste that flavor. And I think one more time should be good. There we go.
Yeah, I think that's good for the seasoning.
I think so too. Because we're going to incorporate it through everything. But that's okay. I'll pick it up in a minute.
I can get it in a moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. So that looks good there. One thing I did forget to get was another plate to put the hamburger patties on. Can you get that for me?
Sure. Big one?
Yes, please. Might need two, actually. We got a lot of hamburger meat. Thank you. Okay, so keep in mind this skillet is hot, so you don't want to touch it. Just move this stuff over. I will clean all of this up, clean off the bottle, and put it away when we're done with making the hamburger patties and get them on the skittle. I just don't want to touch it more than necessary because my hands are all ooky. So we'll kind of put that in there and kind of spread it out a little bit. That should be good. And then we press. And we have the patty. Now since this part is touching the meat, can you see it? Since this part is touching the meat, we don't want to put it face down on the counter. We want to keep it nice and clean, right? So we'll put the part where our hands go on the counter. That's one patty. And then we repeat. The nice thing about this is we can decide if we want to make our burger patties thinner or thicker. Bigger or smaller?
Yeah. Oh, and I'm really looking forward to this.
You think that's too thin, or is that okay?
I think it's good.
Okay. Put this one on this plate.
Another one looking good.
Making my stomach growl.
Just filming this is working up my appetite. There's some room on that other plate over there by the bowl.
I know that, silly.
Sorry, I'm just letting you know.
Getting them in so you could see them a little bit better on the camera, that's all.
Oh, okay.
This one might end up being kind of thick, but that's okay.
That's good with me.
Do you like them thicker or thinner? Did I already ask that?
I don't remember if you've asked that. I think either or is fine.
That one looks good.
Yeah,
now,
it does.
The ones that are thicker will take a little bit longer to cook than the ones that are thinner. So we need to keep that in mind too. And sometimes, if you press too hard, I think I did there, it's a little bit harder to get out.
And if it does get that way, let's try giving it like a little tap.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yep. This one. I think with this amount of meat that we have left, it's not a whole lot, but it's too much for one. Almost not enough for two, but we're gonna try it. If we have to have a little baby burger, then we'll have a little baby burger.
Yep.
There we go.
I was just about to offer my help and say, need any help with that?
Well, I appreciate that. And that one I didn't press too hard because it's already pretty thin. We just wanted to spread it out basically. There it goes. So that one won't take nearly as long to fix it or to cook as all the others. So what we want to do, clear our mess out, and we'll wash those off real quick after we get everything going. These are the thicker ones, so we're gonna put these on first. Give them a little more cook time. You want to be careful because the pan is hot.
And you don't want to get burned.
Exactly. This little baby one we'll set aside for
Last.
And our pan is full, so we'll have to wait until these kind of shrink down a little bit and then add them later. Or we can completely cook these and then add these last. But I don't know about you, but I'm hungry, so I don't exactly want to wait until all the others are cooked and then go again. So we'll probably try to wait until these cook down a little bit and then try to add them. So while these cook, I need to wash my hands.
Should I also film steaks tonight, or?
Probably not, because I might do them on the grill. There won't be a whole lot to film.
Yeah, I probably won't film that. Figured, just a thought, you know?
Yeah, it's a good thought. Can you smell that?
Yeah. Whew. Just filming all of this is making me hungry.
Me too. Cooking beautifully.
Yeah, they are.
But we don't want them to burn.
Uh-oh.
So I am going to very quickly here flip them. We don't want them burning in one spot.